Good day all. Let's look at how to use GitHub Copilot with the Flutter development. How it will me help you use development in mobile application development using Flutter. I will deep dive into the GitHub Copilot and how it use in the Flutter by step. Let's see what is mean by GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot it is directly integrated into a VS Code. If you are using Visual Studio Code, I will guide you how to use in Visual Studio Code. It is directly implemented into the VS Code, and also let's see practical examples also. And also it is a AI programmer which help you to do your programming task easily. And also let's move into the other parts. GitHub Copilot is an AI powered coding assistant developed by GitHub and OpenAI, which is also known as ChatGPT. It helps to write code faster and suggesting whole line comment blocks or whole line codes in your editor. Whether you are building a UI, handling state, or dealing with APIs, it will help with you. Let's move how to integrate into the VS Code. After opening the VS Code, in here you can see it is already integrated. And also there's just to add your extension into the VS Code, you can see in the extensions tab, go to the extensions tab in VS Code and type GitHub Copilot. In here you can see many suggestions. Install if it is not available in your VS Code extension, it is defaultly added. After that, you need to sign in with your GitHub account to use this. In here select this and you will redirect to the GitHub Copilot official website and GitHub website. You will sign in with your GitHub account and you will be added to the VS Code with your account IDs. In the extension you can see all the details, and it is AI programmer as I mentioned. And also after integrating you have two features mainly. First is the chat, GitHub chat. As you chat with the chat GPT, this is integrated into the OpenAI with the GitHub Copilot. It is based on the OpenAI chat GPT. Let's see in the extension. After enabling or signing with your GitHub account, you have all the access. Let's see what are the plans available in the GitHub Copilot. After you navigate to their official website, it is free for fast way to get it started with GitHub Copilot. It has limitations, only 15 agent mode or chat requests per month, and also 2000 completes per month, and also the access to the cloud 3.5 or GPT 4.0, which is ChatGPT. And also it has the pro version and pro plus version as mentioned in here, the details, and it is the enhanced version of the free version. You can purchase and have great benefit on it. Let's now go to the VS Code and create a new Flutter sample project and use how we can use GitHub Copilot in our development. This will take some time. As you can see here, the sample project is created. Let's deep dive into this. And also after enabling the emulator, after running, I will continue the explain part. After emulator get install completed, let's run the Flutter project. for debugging version. This will take around 30 seconds. Let's see how this works. This is the sample project which is created by Flutter default. Let's see, this is the increment counter. You will increment this when we add in this. Let's see how to increase this text. You have put button this many times, and now so let's see how this GitHub Copilot works when you develop. Let's set text style. In here, how to increase font. In here, the GitHub Copilot simply suggesting this text style, font size, font weight role, click tab, and it will pop the your suggestions, and it is very easy. That's the main purpose of using GitHub Copilot. This will speed up your development. Let's see when we saving whether it is you can see successfully increment the size of the fonts. Let's add, and also let's see, this is the main feature of GitHub Copilot. Let's see, can we in your code, this is the best practice to commenting the code to the when we leave your company or the when the user or developer reading your code, it is better to have the comments. Let's see how GitHub Copilot describe functions or the methods you have already written using GitHub Copilot knowledge or AI knowledge. Let's see, in here the increment counter, it is increased the counter value by 1. Let's see, when we adding double slash, it pop-ups the this is a private state class that go to more page, and also this is a comment. After clicking tab, this will add the your comment, and also it suggests that it holds the state of the widget. The state of that data can change. Let's add it also. Let's see, this is the increment counter. Increment by the user. This is incremented by 1. It suggests automatically. That is greatly a success. So it is incremented by the user. In this case, it is the counter that is incremented when the user presses the button. That's incremented function. It is give the definitions and commenting what this is happened, and also you can see there is a star marks. Clicking modify using GitHub Copilot, review using GitHub Copilot. Let's analyze and correct these comments. Modify using GitHub Copilot. Let's have it commenting. Add more details. In here you can see it is integrated Claude, Gemini, GPT 4.1, GPT 4.0. Let's hit enter. You can see it is dynamically change the codings, and this is the private class. It is responsible for state management in my home page. The state represent the data that can change lifestyle of widget, and also in the specific platform the state include counter variable. It is give more brief explanation. We can accept it or discard it according to a requirement. So widget automate update the UI reflect the counter. There you can see it is working. You can use this as your commenting and describing your functions in the code. Let's see how we can chat using the GitHub in while you developing. In a top right corner you can see the GitHub chat, and also you can have quick chat in here, or you can ask Copilot Here, let's see how to modify this example using the GitHub Copilot and enhance more user input from this. Let's ask. Let's see how this works. In here, you can see it modifies the program. You can see it added the enter number. Like that, this program works very well. Let's see. And also you can see clearly what GitHub gives you the code. In here we request GitHub Copilot to, when the counter is increment by 1 by 1, we want to modify this program using the input from the user taken and increment by that value. So let's modify. We ask GitHub Copilot to modify the program. Let's see the suggestion by the GitHub Copilot. In here you can see it completely give a explanatory coding. Let's see, it is described step by step how this program can be modified. Let's see, it is as you have a Flutter knowledge, this is basic knowledge. It tells that the add text editing control the text field and update the increment counter method to pass the user input, and also it is using the text field to get the user input. Please be mind, in this use underscore increment counter, which is a private method which can be used in that page only. That's the coding convention used by the GitHub Copilot. Keep in mind, this is the best AI programmer which helped you to developing using the naming convention and also the other project structures very well. Let's see the deep dive into the GitHub Copilot answer. In here you can see it has commenting the code very well, and also increment counter, and also it is getting the text controller.text value by using the text field from the user, and also GitHub Copilot provide the main function in here clearly. Let's see, and also the program is adding enter number, which is very good, the label text for getting better understanding for the user, and also the decoration. Let's see how this chat be added to the your existing project, existing file you are in here you can see you can see the in the bottom right corner. In here you can see in the top right corner there is a apply to lib to main.dart. This will be added completely into a main.file which was existing in your program, and also you can insert into the cursor value. It is when we push the cursor, it is insert to that page, and also you can copy and paste your code from here. Let's see how this works and how is this work with apply to lib.main.dart. Let's see. It is applying your new refactored code to the main.dart. Let's see how it works. It is applying your edits. Let's see wait some time. It is 39% completed. After successfully adding the code, let's see is this works correctly. Let's see when we save the program and move to the emulator, you got the change. Let's see you have pushed button many times, it is the old one. Let me auto restart the app and have the latest state. After restarting up, you have the latest state. Let's see this program works. In here, let's add 10 increment count. That works. It is incremented by the number you entered in the text box, text field. Increment by, let's have deep 50. Yeah, it is working. Let's add the other one. And also the two buttons works. Increment counter button and also the floating action button, which is yet in the program. It also works. Let's see another GitHub Copilot example. Let's see. This is work or not. The successfully we increment the counter generated by the chat and add it to the lib.main.file, your existing file to as your requirement. This works very well. GitHub passed this task. Let's see more tasks. Let's see next step, how inline chat works and how to change your code in the exact place. I want to change this background color to like red or yellow. Let's see how this works with the GitHub Copilot inline chat. After putting cursor in here, please go to this and click editor inline chat. Let's ask Copilot, change the scaffold background color to yellow. Let's hit enter. After that, GitHub Copilot generating a code for you and great. Let's see whether it is works or not. Let's see whether this works. GitHub created a suggestion and it pop-ups in your main.dart, your file. In here, greatly added background colors to yellow. Let's see, you can accept this by accepting Control Enter. Great. Let's see this works very well or not. After hot reloading, you can see the color of the background is changed. Greatly, GitHub Copilot will be the best AI programmer for your coding. As a quick summary, what we do this in GitHub Copilot integration to the VS Code. Firstly, we added the GitHub Copilot extension to the VS Code, and also you can sign in with your GitHub account, and also we can add the extension in here. Also in the extension library on the GitHub, you can search Copilot and edit. And also this is the summary of this video. And also after that, you can firstly you can give the descriptions or comment in your code block according to the develop function, and also this is done here. And also we can change your coding logic also and do the API integration if they exist, or you can do according to your wish. And also the modify your existing code inline using the GitHub Copilot inline chat editor inline chat. Also you can open the chat and generate the whole code and apply it to your existing file. We also done in this example. And also there are many more use cases. Other part is when we testing the program, you need to write unit test or widget testing. Let's see how this works in GitHub Copilot. Open the chat. Let's type how this works with the GitHub Copilot and enhance your development speed. Let's see. It is creating the your things, and it is updating the widget.test.dart, which is the default file. Let's see. You can see it is added the commenting code and also the works. Let's see the GitHub suggestion to test the functionality of fingerprint counter based your user input. You can write the widget test that interact with text field and elevated to verify the behavior. It is the test widget test code given by the GitHub Copilot. We can add it easily with this line at test widget dart. Let's see, it is applying to a code block. It is successfully adding the test widget. Let run Flutter test and see with this test passed. Let's see, the generated code is works in the widget test code is work in the program you written already in the main.dart file. This file is works with the generated code by GitHub Copilot. Let's see, you can run the Flutter test to run the your test code written by the GitHub Copilot. Let's see which is it is passed or not. It will take a small time. Let's wait. Great news, all the tests have been passed. So we will complete this tutorial how to integrate GitHub Copilot in the VSCode in, and how to use this in Flutter development, mobile app development. You can generate your code with the GitHub Copilot, and also the git generate your comment in the code, and also description of the functions you have code, and also the writing test. And this is a great AI programmer for your development life. I am Prasidipal. Thank you.